You guys in the mood for spaghetti?
What's your guys' spaghetti policy?
Spaghetti policy. Some Western spaghetti.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. We watched one of the only spaghetti Westerns I've ever seen in my life.
I'd have to look at the list, but yeah, I think so too for me. Maybe I've seen like one more.
It's a little bit of a niche genre.
Very much so. What movie did we watch here, Bentley?
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah, that should have been the name of the podcast. Right?
Yeah. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And not a single. It's about like Americans and Mexicans working together or against each other at the same time. It kind of mixes up, and it's
a very love-hate relationship throughout the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but there's no Mexicans, I don't think, in this movie. Actually, it's all.
I'm telling you, dude. They just got Sicilians. They just got Sicilians to play like the ethnic people, like because they couldn't actually get any in Italy and Spain.
Yeah, a lot of Italians.
Yeah,
I know that.
It's all Italians, bro. Except for our main two characters. I think they're all Italian.
Honestly, all three of them.
All three. Yeah, who's Angel Eyes play that? Leone, Cleef. Okay, then yeah. Okay, our three main characters.
It's an Italian movie, but like you don't really feel it too much. It does a good job, I think, of capturing like America in like the 1800s or whatever.
Oh yeah, dude. Place. I really thought they were like if I didn't know that they shot it in Spain or in Italy or whatever, I really thought they just picked a place in like the Southwest to shoot it.
It really does look like America.
The sets, they really capture the old Western, just like town saloons. The dilapidated buildings are just
there's the word
fantastic.
Dilapidated.
Said it. It wasn't me this time.
Take a drink, guys. Actually, you haven't said that word in a while, Bentley.
It's true.
Our fans don't even know anymore.
At least not publicly. I just say it privately.
You just like hold it in until you leave, and you're
exactly.
like,
dilapidated. But yeah, this movie, strangely enough, takes place during the Civil War, which is like not a thing I remember about when I watched it 10 years ago.
Oh.
And it's a little bit of a war movie. Like there's like a good like 30, 40 minutes where it just turns kind of into a war movie for a little bit. I totally forgot about that.
I mean, how many movies show basically epic war scenes, but it's not a war movie, It's just like it's set during the war clearly, or like, during that same time, but it's not actually about the Civil War.
Yeah, and then it's like the backdrop of the story is the Civil War is going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty important plot element too, especially when they disguise themselves as Confederate soldiers and everything. But yeah, then like we get the epic scene, towards the end of the movie where they're like fighting over a bridge. And I was just thinking like, damn, yeah, how many like it's I can't remember a time where we see an epic, like technically war scene, war battle, and it's not even a war movie. It's just part of a movie.
Yeah.
It's just part of a whole other story.
Yeah, that's a good point. I never thought about that.
Yeah, it's pretty sick, actually. Where to go, Sergio Leone?
Yeah, Sergio Leone.
Yeah.
And the music done by, God, I always forget his name, but I shouldn't because
I don't know how to pronounce it. Ennio Morricone.
Morricone. Yeah.
Ennio Morricone.
Morricone, yeah.
Morricone,
yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Weird. This is like one of the best soundtracks ever, like for this movie.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
So like creative and different, but like fits the theme so perfectly somehow. Just it's all the right elements.
Yeah, definitely one of the most iconic for sure. I actually forgot because I've never actually seen this movie before until today. I've seen clips, including the final standoff, and I knew the whole like I know that was from
whistle.
Here. Yeah, but
wow.
Like I was really trying to listen to the scoring of it, and then I was like, oh, that's also from here, because yeah, you've definitely heard this music in so many different things at this point, but yeah,
or like
it's so sick.
Seeing the music kind of referenced, and like I feel like Red Dead Redemption kind of like takes some of those musical elements in a lot of the game.
Yeah.
I was watching the Community episode, the paintball one.
Oh, yeah.
It's for a fistful of paintballs, and then for a few paintballs more. Yeah. It's a two-parter. Yeah, but the first episode, it's all like a reference to all these like spaghetti western movies, and the like scoring to the episode is just like this movie.
Yeah, for sure.
I would have guessed that Ennio Morricone would have done it.
I think I don't know if I should say crazy, because I mean, obviously, freaking this movie is one of the most iconic westerns, if not the most iconic western ever made, next to the original Magnificent Seven and everything. But bro, Italians made the most iconic like piece of like Americana ever. Like that's so crazy, including one of the most iconic sounds in fucking film history, or like western film history. They beat us at our own game, dude. It's almost upsetting, but also congratulations to them.
A little bit. Although I will say I haven't seen like a John Wayne movie before, or not a single one.
Yeah, and I'm sure not
a lot
all
of those old
Clint Eastwood
westerns
movies are spaghetti westerns, right? Are they?
No, I don't think so.
They can't all be spaghetti westerns.
No,
In Eastwood? No.
A lot of his
that's what I'm saying. They can't
most famous ones.
Yeah, not at all. I mean,
I mean like his western ones, not like just, and obviously not all his movies.
I mean he was in Unforgiven. We watched that.
That's true. Yeah, that was
western.
Significantly later in his career too.
Yeah, I know he just did one of his last few that he also directed it.
Yeah,
but I think it was a western.
Yeah,
it was definitely like a cowboy.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it already, but I know
Macho.
Oh, Bravo Macho, something like that. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Oh, Cry Macho. That's what it's called. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't need, like, he's made so many westerns. I don't even know how many, because I know Fistful of Dollars. Obviously, there's what is a few more dollars
for a few dollars more, and then Hang 'em High.
Okay.
That's also another like spaghetti western, I believe.
There'll be a few more that we're not mentioning.
Yeah, the Dollars trilogy.
That's what it's called.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and then the Fistful of Dollars, and for a few dollars more.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but Clint Eastwood is really good in this movie, but I don't think he says like more than 10 words. When I look back at it, he's a man of very little words.
Yeah,
that's kind of a lot of the movie. It's a lot of action between these characters and what they're doing.
Listed as the man with no name.
Man with no name.
Yeah. I love when he talks to the general or whatever, and he asks him like, "What's your name?" How they both say that, and then he's just like, "It doesn't matter." He's like, "Names don't matter here," or whatever.
A lot of people call him Blondie.
Yeah,
that's like,
I would say
his Tuco. I think that was his Tuco calling him that.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty much. But like, he wasn't that blonde. He had brown hair. I don't know.
I was thinking that too. I was just like, oh, I guess like when the sun hits it in certain directions, it looks lighter. But I was thinking the entire time, I was like, bro, that's like brown hair. That's not even like blonde hair. I remember thinking that too, though. I was like, what the hell? I was like, okay.
Hang 'em High is not a spaghetti western, but it is a western.
Okay.
It's an American western.
Okay. We used to just call them westerns.
Now I have to specify.
Yeah, Italians got a hold of them. Buongiorno. My favorite Italian impression ever is Brad Pitt in Inglourious Bastards. But man, this movie, dude.
I feel like the name Spaghetti Western is kind of ridiculous. Like who came up with Spaghetti Western? Like why spaghetti?
I definitely think it was an American. Like I don't think Italians would have called it that themselves, you know. They're like, oh, this is the Western Italiano or whatever, and then you know, Hollywood execs were like, spaghetti western, you know.
People like spaghetti. People like
Italians
westerns.
like spaghetti. It's not that hard to put together, guys. You know what's so funny? Today, people would call that like a microaggression.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe there's gonna be like an article in the future. We have to change the name of the Spaghetti Westerns. To,
like, you know how in South Park when PC Principal beat the shit out of Cartman, and it wasn't even because of the blackmail or the threatening. It was because he used the word capiche. Yeah.
people like spaghetti westerns, but I like lasagna westerns. Those are
yeah. I was just thinking about like, why does that have to be spaghetti?
Yeah.
Why can't it be like just a general pasta?
Lasagna.
A general pasta western.
Mm-hmm.
Pasta western? I don't know, man.
I like spaghetti westerns, but I don't like western spaghetti. That's not very good.
I don't know why that just reminded me. There's this like new YouTube series going around where it's like whatever, two minority groups like making dishes and they compare them to each other, and it was like black spaghetti versus white spaghetti, but then it says like actually Italian spaghetti, and I was like, what the fuck is black spaghetti? Like, I've never heard of black spaghetti in my life.
You don't go on
and
Twitter,
like Mario
bro?
showing it to me, he's just like, I think it's just spaghetti with like seasoning, and I'm like, so spaghetti? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I think it's just.
I was like, I honestly fucking hate where this world's going, bro. I was like, this is so fucking stupid. And then the next video was black people tacos versus Mexican tacos, and I was like, so tacos, like, versus whatever the fuck black people tacos are.
It's a thing on Twitter that I see, like black community saying they have their own tacos and their own spaghetti that's like different.
But it's literally like the same fucking thing.
I don't know. It could be.
I don't know. It's almost insulting that it's like they're like they own the corner on fucking seasoning or something. It's just like, oh yeah, like it's spaghetti with seasoning, therefore it's black spaghetti. I'm like, what? So I was like, okay. That just reminded me of that.
Squid ink, squid.
What?
Ink, black spaghetti.
You say squid ink?
Squid ink. You're like black ink in it. Like some sort of black ink.
Oh, so I was like, I don't know where you were going with that, honestly.
Spaghetti.
But okay. But yeah, I don't know why. I was just like, that just reminded me of that. And I was like, I don't know what's happening right now. But yeah, I don't know. That spaghetti western sounds like a fucking microaggression.
A little bit. But yeah, Italians pretty good at making movies, honestly. If I'm going to be like kind of racist for a moment, like positively racist, it seems like they make kind of cool movies.
My least favorite kind of racism would go on.
They make horror movies, cool horror movies, and apparently westerns. Yeah, horror movies.
What's an Italian horror movie?
Horror movie? I can't think of one right now.
So Bentley's just
Great
saying
examples,
I think Nosferatu is Italian, maybe. Maybe not. It was German.
Yeah, I was like, Eggers is like, I don't even know what he is,
well,
honestly.
not Edgar.
No, not Eggers.
But
the original Nosferatu.
Yeah,
I got
I'm
you.
pretty sure that's how you
No,
get it.
Nosferatu is just
German.
Latin. Like,
No, it's
I think the
German.
name is Latin.
But like the
original silent movie.
No, I know. I'm just saying the name Nosferatu. It sounds like Latin. And then I think he speaks Latin, I want to say.
He goes,
But yeah, I was like, what the hell's an Italian horror movie? Is that when they burn the lasagna?
to raise you up. What?
I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know what an Italian horror movie is.
I can't think about it right now, but they exist.
Yeah.
When I think
Always the
about
same thing.
Italian movies, I think about Fellini.
Yeah, typically it's
Fellini.
usually just Fellini.
I don't want to look at my phone, but I know they exist, but I can't think of one.
I'm sure they exist, but I'm like, I've never heard anyone mention an Italian horror movie in my life. I'm telling you, dude, an Italian horror movie is just like people like burning pasta or something, you know?
That's microaggression, bro.
The Leaning Tower of Pisa actually
bro,
falls
it's a
over.
macroaggression. I said what I said.
No, but this movie has really cool editing too. Like really has a really cool style. Like the beginning title sequence, I feel like is kind of trippy and cool for the 60s.
I like how they introduce the characters backwards. 'Cause it's the good, the bad, and the ugly, but we see the ugly first, I think, and then the bad, and then the good.
Right.
Yeah.
And that whole like introduction sequence takes like 40 minutes or something. It's a while until you get all three.
Tuco's a tough SOB, bro, because he like legit
He's really good.
broke through that window, like that window pane,
Right,
and
yeah.
like didn't even fall. Like he just like walked, like he burst through it, and then that's it. Like he just walked away from that whole situation. I was like, bro, like that's real glass hurts, bro. like you just not bursting through windows and like perfectly fine, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, that's
honestly,
a tough SOB.
It took me like 45 minutes to realize that
He was ugly?
Tuco was the guy from the beginning.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was like,
okay,
oh my
yeah.
god, okay. Yeah, it wasn't until like I think when he goes to kill Clint Eastwood with like his brothers or his friends that he like his posse that he conjured up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh my god, that's the guy from the beginning. That's the ugly dude.
Okay.
That's the ugly.
It also did take me a second to put that together because I mean, we literally only saw Tuco's face for like that solid frame where they put the ugly, you know, because everything else is just like pretty much a blur.
Yeah, because then he hops on the horse and just rides off.
Yeah,
and then you see the guy, and then you see him a little bit later getting shot off the horse, or he gets the horse shot out from under him.
Yeah.
But I just didn't register that those are the same two people at the beginning there.
Honestly, same. It took me a bit too because I was like, I think at one point I was like, when's the ugly coming back? I was like, I think it's been a minute, but then I realized, oh, he is the ugly. Yeah, I don't know how long it took me to figure that out, but it took me a minute too. Honestly,
I feel like this movie's mostly about the ugly. It's mostly about Tuco. Like he's kind of in this movie or has more lines than Clint Eastwood.
He definitely has the most lines in the movie.
He probably has the most screen time too.
Yeah, probably.
I think I could comfortably say, but I mean, this is just guesstimating. He probably has. Like it's like 10 to 1 like words when it comes to like him and Clint Eastwood. Like
if the name of the title was based off their screen time, it would be The Ugly, the Good, and the Bad.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. But yeah,
they're all kind of bad if you ask me.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I don't know why Clint Eastwood, you mentioned that towards the end of the movie. Like why is Blondie Clint Eastwood the good?
He's one.
And he definitely wasn't good at all.
Yeah. He was good at swindling. He was a good hustler. He was like, he had a good scam going on in the beginning. Where
he really did. I was like, I really thought, I don't know why I thought he was just going to let him know. I guess at that point I still didn't put together that he was the ugly because I was like, oh, why would he betray him like that? Why not just keep like this little scam going, you know? But I think he's the good. I think it's more like a chaotic good or whatever, because obviously he doesn't have like a problem like murdering people or whatever. But that's just every day as a cowboy, you know. It's kill or be killed. But then he always like there was just those moments, you know, where when he puts the coat over the dying soldier, when instead of just letting him die, he's just like technically he's like, I'm giving you a chance to live.
Right.
I'm not like killing you. I'm just giving you a chance to live though.
I just immediately thought of like so when he was doing the little swindling scam with Tuco, and you know he was getting like hung up and he was shooting the noose and like releasing Tuco.
Yeah.
He was like shooting at lawmen, like shooting their hats off and stuff, and it's like that is not good.
Well, he could have easily shot the lawman, but he's just
right.
He was just striking fear. You know?
I understand that, but
I never saw him. I guess or saw his face. Maybe just they never like. I don't know.
Well, because Tuco, they had an actual picture of him where you know. There was no reason to take a picture of him up until the whole like scam thing started going on, I guess. But by then he's already like out there.
He was definitely an anti-hero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, before we even had like that term, really.
Right?
Either,
yeah.
But, yeah.
Because he's definitely supposed to be the protagonist, but he's not necessarily a good guy. He is. I mean, he's not fully good, you know.
He's truly above the law. He shoots off their hats when they're like trying to do
is he the protagonist?
A legal execution.
I don't know, man. I think the argument can be made that Tuco's the protagonist of this movie.
Pretty much, man.
Like, I mean, he was literally the first character introduced, and then he gets the most screen time. He gets the most words. He gets the final shot. Like, it's so much of it. Like, we follow him more than we do, you know, the good or whatever, you know, Blondie. And then also I like how he immediately starts running the scam again with some other guy,
right?
Shorty, I think is they said his name or something like that. And he even tries to save him because he's just like, well, what about Shorty? He's like, nah. He was like, all right, sorry, Shorty. He really is like, okay. I mean, I tried to save you, bro. Shorty must have been like, he's getting choked out from the hanging. He's like, okay, you're taking your sweet time, you know, like you can fucking shoot this thing now. We totally skipped this part over, but Bentley, you chose this movie. Synopsisize it. What is this movie about?
Synopsisize it. Yeah. It's about a good guy and a bad guy and an ugly guy. They walk into a bar. I don't know. It's basically they're trying to find like a treasure. I guess it's a lot of
it's
things.
a treasure. It's a treasure.
This movie has like a lot of subjects going on, but yeah, like I don't know. There's a lot of details to it, I guess, but like Clint Eastwood's character, whatever his name is, it's kind of hard to even talk about him because he doesn't have a name.
The man with no name, or Blondie.
You call him Blondie, yeah.
Like I guess he like knows like where like a treasure's buried or something. Like he has the clues for.
Well, that's like later. But.
Yeah, later on, and yeah, they like the ugly tries to get it from him, and the bad also does. Yeah.
I have no idea what you just said. I know less about the movie now.
Yeah.
All I know is there's a good, there's a bad, there's an ugly guy. That's and a treasure, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. I feel that's most of what people should know going into it, I guess.
There's buried gold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And there's 3 guys going after it.
2 of them kind of together. One of them is kind of off doing his own thing, but keeps like obviously coming back into the picture. Yeah, dude, that freaking what do they call it? Angel eyes, right?
Angel eyes. Yeah,
they just get referring to him as angel eyes.
He's the bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This dude was like crazy smart. I like how he like infiltrated the Union at one point.
Right.
And he's just like pretending to, and not just he like infiltrated it, he put himself in a position of like leadership. He was like right under the brigade or general, whatever. I don't know, because one guy is just like, well, as long as I'm alive, I'm in charge. It's
yeah,
just like,
whoever's running that like post or that fort or whatever, he was like second in command to him.
He was already second in command, and he like just got there, which I thought was crazy.
Talking about lying on your resume, bro.
Just fake it till you make it, dude. Nah, man, he was such a cool. It's because I mean, clearly he's like such a villain because he's just fucking murdering people left and right. Mm-hmm. But because in the beginning when we get introduced to him and he's just trying to get information or whatever, and you know the guy tells him like, "Oh, how much?" And it's like, "Oh, he gave me 500 for the name," but that obviously also means to kill this guy he's talking to. And then the guy he's talking to offers him 1,000. And I thought it was just to not kill him, basically. He was just like, $1,000, leave me alone, But then he goes back to the dude who hired him to hunt this guy down. And he's like, oh, he gave me 1,000. And the reason he gave me 1,000, I believe, is because he wanted me to kill you. And I already got paid for the job. So,
and I always like, finish my job.
I was like, I don't think that was the job, bro. I think he just wanted you to leave him alone. But, whatever. So I think he just wanted to kill him for shits and gigs.
I thought that was funny. I thought this guy's crazy.
I thought it was so weird that he, did the whole, pillow. I thought he was going to snuff him out with the pillow. But he just puts the pillow over his face and then just shoots him, 2 or 3 times. Mm. And I'm like, what was that for? I mean, it's not like it silenced the gun or anything.
It was 4 times. I specifically remember that because... the first guy that he kills, because he shoots his son too. Yeah,
he does. Because his son comes down with a rifle, or
something. Yeah, he takes both of them out with 1 shot each. And the family's dead. Yeah. But this old man,
who's dying
in a bed. Yeah. He shoots him 4 times.
He did it for flair, dude. It was dramatic flair.
That's what that extra 500 will get you.
Yeah. He's a very flary kind of guy. Yeah, he likes dramatic for sure. But, man,
no, this movie was really good. It we mentioned it right before we started the pod, but it definitely didn't feel like a 3-hour movie, even though it was just under 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it went by pretty fast.
This is probably the biggest compliment you can give to a 3-hour movie.
Yeah, I felt like it was very well paced, which I can't say a lot about for Westerns. Mm-hmm. But no, I felt like it went by with, a decent pace.
Yeah, there was almost never too long where like nothing was happening, I guess, because
The soundtrack is always popping up too in the movie.
Oh
like
yeah, you can.
I should never relent.
You can just listen to the music, honestly, the whole 3-hour soundtrack. But yeah, there's almost never nothing not happening, I guess. Because if it's not a really cool kind of like gunfight, there is like in between where it's just not like super intense dialogue, but I don't know. There's just something always going on, which is, I mean, you kind of need in a 3-hour movie because then you will get like, I don't know, yeah, just that like drawn out feeling. I don't remember the last time I really felt that, but I remember when we tried to watch The Irishman, I was like, this movie's like 2 hours too long, hour and a half too long, bro. I was like, this could have ended like such a long time ago.
Yeah, we definitely watched that movie in parts. When we watched it, we watched it in 2 parts for sure.
I was falling asleep at some point. It was pretty bad.
It's 4 hours or something.
I think it was 3.5. Yeah, like 3:32, something like that. 3 hours 32.
Yeah, and there was like no reason for that whatsoever. I have like no desire to watch that movie ever again. Also, one of my biggest critiques for fucking the Criterion Collection for giving that movie in addition. I'm like, okay. So we'll just put anything in the Criterion closet, huh?
Armageddon, The Irishman.
Ben Affleck brought that up in his Criterion. He's like, I was shocked to see that this got inducted. He said he learned to appreciate it over the years, but I don't know.
Yeah, he said. I remember him saying in that closet pic that something about the commentary that he did on Armageddon, and that a lot of people have asked him about it over the years or whatever. So. Yeah. I want to listen to that commentary. I wonder if he's just like shitting on the movie. It's like him and Michael Bay and like another actor or something, and he's just like shitting on the movie.
Probably.
I'd have to. Yeah, I haven't seen Armageddon since I was a little kid. So.
I've never seen it.
I saw it. It was like on TNT or something. But I definitely seen it when I was a kid.
Doesn't Aerosmith play a song in it or something?
That song is awesome too. I
don't want to miss a thing.
Yeah, I love that song.
Every time I dream. Classic.
Nah, it's a good one.
We're watching that one on YouTube over and over again. Like, the song is fucking dope.
Yeah.
He's in space and shit. Like,
I was about to say, is the music video just like clips of the movie? And shit?
Kind of, yeah. And Steven Tyler.
And Steven Tyler
singing.
Yeah. It's awesome, dude. It's such a good song. I love that song. But this...
that song should have been in this movie. They should have figured out a way, like... Put in this movie.
This movie came out in 1966. So Bentley, what 60s bands would you have put in this movie if you were scoring it?
60s bands? I wouldn't. It was perfect the way it is. I would never even think about changing the music in this thing.
You would have thrown in a little Beatles or something, some Beach Boys.
Yeah, I'd put in the Kinks.
Something from Pet Sounds.
Put in the Mamas and Papas being there.
Have you guys seen a lot of westerns?
Not really. No, like this one I've seen before. I saw it 10 years ago on like a tiny little laptop on like watchmoviesfree.net. Probably got a virus trying to watch it.
Admitting to a crime over here.
This is a long time ago, right? Statute of limitations has passed, and I'm all right in this department, but. Yeah, like I loved it when I watched it, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to like relate the details of this movie because there's just like it just starts in the weird place. Starts with like Tuco pretty much like being a freak, and then all the characters get introduced, and the plot unfolds in kind of a weird way. I feel like it's like because most of it's like through action too, and not dialogue.
Well, it's crazy because like the real plot of the movie doesn't even start till pretty deep in. Like quite a bit already happens before we get to the main plot element, which is that there's this treasure in this grave somewhere. But that doesn't happen easily until probably an hour into the movie.
Well, I mean, it's referenced really early on when you get introduced into the bad, because that's what that first family that he goes to kill. He's asking him about the gold coins.
Oh, okay. Oh, he is the one that brings it up, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, he brings it up without even, like, unprompted, basically, because he's just like, oh, this is about the gold coins or whatever. And then you see this, like, in the bad's face, like, he was kind of shocked to hear about it. Like he just like raised his eyebrows, like because it was definitely news to him. Like he had no idea anything about these gold coins or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
And then I'm sure that's the other reason why he killed the old guy was because he doesn't want anyone else like knowing about it, or like not that he would have probably gotten up to go get the freaking treasure, but hired somebody else. Yeah, you're right. So that does get introduced early, but our two other main characters, I guess they don't get introduced to the main plot till like an hour into the movie.
Right. Yeah, I was about to say an hour.
Yeah, when they get to Bill Casey or something. Carson. Yeah.
Yeah, that stagecoach with all the dead soldiers, soldiers
Jesus,
coming.
Man,
That was crazy. I wasn't expecting that.
Bro, also like leading up to that, like Tuco torturing Blondie with the whole like, you made me walk 70 miles or whatever,
right,
so we're kind of going to do the same thing. And he was just like taunting him the whole time, just like making him like walk around in the sun. Bro, I was like, how long has he been out here? Because like I was like, cracked lips. I was like, that's like one thing, but bro had like legit like sun poisoning or something.
Yeah, he had like blistered skin on his face.
Yeah.
Like it looked like it was like boiling or something.
Yeah, like he had to be out there for like days or something. That was like not just one afternoon or one morning.
Yeah, they definitely like caked on the makeup with that one a little bit.
Yeah, because I was like, because I remember he started the torture, and I'm like, oh, haha. And then we see like the close up shot of his face. And I'm like, bro, how much time has passed? Because I was like, this is insane. Like, no way this just happened in a few hours. Like, even in like the Arizona sun, or I know this is like supposed to be New Mexico at this point, but like, there's no way it would have been that bad that fast. But yeah, that was just something that I was wondering about. Mm-hmm. But man, Tuco, dude, I don't want to call him the villain. I mean, he does villainous things, but I don't want to call him the villain. But for some reason, I keep wanting to refer to him like to that in my head, because I love when he survives. The original whatever, getting stranded out in the middle of the desert, and he goes to a gun store and just like robs the guy, and then, which I was pissed off about from the old store clerk, because I was like, really? I was like, bro, you're a gun store owner, and you're gonna let technically at the moment an unarmed man rob you.
Yeah.
And then,
you're going to give an unarmed man a gun to rob you.
Yeah.
This guy's like a 4 foot tall, like little old man who's like running a gun store and just puts all the guns on the table at once.
Yeah.
And gives the guy like the crazy guy bullets.
I love when he like, because he like, there's like, I like how this gun store has a gun range in the back, and Tuco just shows his moves. Super cool. I love that scene, by the way. But he comes back, and then because he asks him for cartridges to go shoot at the range, he wastes them all, and then he's like, more cartridges, and he gives him one, loads one, and then he's like, just points it at him, and I was like, are you serious, man? Like, why the hell did you give him a single bullet? I was like, that's so stupid. And I hated that old man, dude. I was like, you deserve to get robbed, honestly. Mm-hmm. And then not only did he miss out on this gun purchase, then he lost the rest of his money.
Yeah, he robbed him of his remaining $200 that he had.
I don't know, Tuco was just like, how much? And then he's like, 20. And then he like points it at him. He's like, 10 or something. And
no, he said he goes up.
No. At first I thought because he was like negotiating the price of the gun, and then he goes, because I know he goes to like 100, and then I don't know. Yeah. I think Tuco says something or whatever. He's like, okay, 200. Like, that's all I got or whatever.
Yeah.
Turns from negotiating about the gun to negotiating how much money this guy,
like how much am I robbing you? Yeah.
Pretty funny.
Like, I love Tuco's generosity, like, because he was like drinking his like bottle of whiskey too while he was at it, and then he was about to take the bottle. He's like, he like gives it back to him. That's why I was like, oh, how generous of him to leave him his freaking bottle of hooch.
Yeah, honestly, I liked Tuco a lot. He was like one of my favorite characters for sure.
Yeah, I think Clint Eastwood is like, he's like too cool for school, Like he's always that character. He's always too cool for school.
He's squinting like it's too bright outside.
Yeah,
he can't see very well.
But yeah, man, Tuco was just. I mean, yeah, you could definitely tell he just like, I don't know, just loves to betray people or forgets people like the chance he gets. But he's like a survivor, dude. Like
he's a survivor.
He's like, that is the best word to describe him for sure. He's a freaking survivor. I know they call him a rat, but really they should have called him a roach, dude. Like the way he just keeps fucking like just from one thing or another, he somehow makes it. It's crazy.
He was almost hanged like
A couple times
that we saw.
Those were like staged technically, right? He freaking, that was like their whole scam. But before that he takes out a whole posse by himself, and then and then obviously when Blondie leaves him out in the middle of the desert, 70 miles, bro, like without water or anything, like that's
some Jesus shit.
Yeah, that's not nothing, dude. That's insane. And he is a man of God, because you see him constantly blessing himself every time. And yeah, man, he's just one thing after another. He just somehow makes it, dude. I love when he keeps like making these like makeshift posses, and they just keep. Anytime they make a makeshift posse, they die, bro. Like anyone who works with them, they die. Like all three of them, they somehow end up working with one person or a group of people. Mark, dude, like every single time, and I'm like, damn, bro.
It's like we were just watching Scream, the Angel of Death, man. Death just follows her, like Neve Campbell.
I was thinking about what movie was it that they? Oh, I think it was like Last Action Hero. How they like when they were in the movie and they were making fun of all the cop tropes or whatever. And it's just like, yeah, being the cop with the main character, you're like guaranteed to die, basically. Like that's the whole thing. Or, being on the last day of retirement,
Oh, that was Psych.
They do that too. They do that too. But like that, people have been making fun of that trope forever. But I love them. I love that joke in Psych, how they just kept ducking every time Gus is like, this is my last day. And he's like, but yeah, that Tuco, I don't know, dude. Tuco is probably my favorite character, honestly.
No police in this movie at all. Like, this is before the days of the police.
They got, I guess, other problems to worry about. The entire time
there's a war going on, right?
Yeah.
The entire time we see police, it's only when they're about to hang somebody, basically, and that's it. We never see them interfere with anything else.
Mm.
But the backdrop of the Civil War was really interesting.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't remember that because I did watch this movie like a long time ago when I was probably like 10 years old, but I don't remember much about it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think
it's a complicated movie. A lot of parts to it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of Westerns, so it's kind of hard to compare it to, because most Westerns I've seen are definitely more on the modern side. If it's freaking like True Grit, which I haven't seen in such a long time. I already forgot most of that movie anyways. But like Django, like Hateful Eight. We did just see Unforgiven, which is like a pretty made more modernly, but it's definitely about like that old school Western.
No Country for Old Men, which I could totally see.
That's a modern Western.
Yeah.
Or
Neo-Western.
Yeah, Neo.
But
I hate just throwing Neo in front of everything, though. It's so annoying.
I could see that movie being hell inspired by what we just watched, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, because
it's the ultimate kind of mouse.
They're all looking for each other and to kill each other or whatever. It's lawlessness in the West.
There's a treasure, kind of, know. There's a man, who, if he gets hired for a job, he makes sure that the job is done. Antoine Chigurh is basically just Angel Eyes, just with better hair. Yeah. No, man, yeah, this does make me want to watch more Westerns, though. Like, I want to see the rest of the Dollar series. But I also want to compare it to the more John Wayne Westerns, like The Searchers and other movies that are not coming into mind right now. But
Rio Bravo. He was in the original True Grit.
Oh, right. Okay.
He was Jeff Bridges' character in the original. Mr. Cogburn.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I know, obviously, he's done like a billion freaking movies. Like, I don't know why it just came into my head, but the American Dad episode where Stan's like, he's making Taxi Driver, and he's like, now I get to cast this movie the way I've always wanted to.
Yeah, it's John Wayne.
And he puts John Wayne as Travis Bickle.
Yeah.
But he's still dressed like a cowboy, and he even walks with like the wide, white stance.
I think in the movie that he's making, it's kind of like The Searchers too, because it's like the daughter of his sister or something, or maybe it was his brother, gets kidnapped by Native Americans.
My sister's kids got us. Okay, whatever.
But yeah, but it was like his niece gets kidnapped by Native Americans, so he goes like on a search party to find her.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yeah, so that in the scene in American Dad, she's a kidnapped. Jodie Foster is kidnapped by Native Americans, and then he comes in a taxi.
I know. I love he comes in a taxi. Oh my god, I'm just like, it's so dumb, but
Which
it's
prevents
so great.
the course of history, so that the whatever his name doesn't shoot Reagan or whatever to impress.
Yeah, I forgot the guy's name that shot Reagan.
Right,
Yeah. John Hinckley Jr.
Was that it?
Right? I don't know.
John Hinckley, I think, was his name.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be 3 names.
It's always a
though.
three-namer. Yeah. It's always a three-namer. I just love, and then, I kind of thought that joke was really meta too, because Taxi Driver does have Western motifs. I mean, because Travis Bickle with like the mohawk, which is like supposed to be like very like indigenous or like native or whatever,
Right?
And then like the pimp is a cowboy.
Yeah.
So it has
he even calls. I think Jodie Foster's character calls him cowboy. Like,
exactly. He's cowboy. Yeah. So like Taxi Driver like actually has like Western motifs. So I don't know. I thought that joke was actually weirdly meta, and I was like, that's actually super cool. Now that I'm looking back at it, right? But yeah, I definitely want to watch more Westerns just to like compare it.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid was really good.
Okay.
I've heard about the train scene in that movie. It's supposed to be pretty good. Like they hijack a train or something, or like explosives on it, or I don't know.
Yeah, it was really well done. That was one of the first movies I watched when I started going through that AFI list. Yeah, but that was. Yeah.
Well, one that I still really want to watch, and especially now that Val Kilmer has passed away, R.I.P. is like a Tombstone. Like I know you don't like want to see it or like don't really care to see it, but
it's just nothing I'm aching to see. You know?
It's just that it's still considered one of the greater westerns, So I just want to know why. And then I always think about this like whole thing about like quotes from movies that guys won't like shut up about or whatever. And it's like the typical answers, and like Tombstone's always in that. And I'm just like,
that is a guy movie right there.
Like, I gotta see this.
That's a hardcore guy movie.
But yeah, I would.
What about Blazing Saddles? You ever see that one?
No, you know what? I've never seen Blazing Saddles. No,
that's a western that you have to see right there. Honestly,
I do really want to watch it. I just haven't watched it. Dances with Wolves.
Apparently,
is that considered one?
I wouldn't say it's a western. Isn't that like an indie? Like I don't know.
Pale Rider, I've heard of.
It's like calling Pocahontas a western.
I know High Noon is also on the AFI 100 list. So is Shane.
Shane.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Wild Bunch is one I always hear is amazing.
Okay, yeah.
That one's also on the AFI list.
Once Upon a Time in the West, I've heard.
I think that's Sergio Leone.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a spaghetti western.
Yeah.
But it's Henry Fonda as the villain.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Wild Wild West.
Hell yeah.
Like that
I never watched it, but yeah, that's just like
that's a great western.
What I just learned recently is that I knew it was based off a book, right, or whatever.
Okay.
I didn't realize it was actually they did a TV series about it too. Like
really?
Yeah, I just saw this because I think it was Abbott Elementary. They were talking about like they're talking about Will Smith movies or whatever. And they're like, are you guys forgetting Wild Wild West and the dance? And they're like, whoa, what? Wild Wild West had a dance? And then someone mentioned, like, I think one of the older characters mentioned, like, watching the series. And then I looked it up and I was like, yeah, there's an actual TV series from, like, way before that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which I had no idea. I was like, what? I was
like a Will Smith Wild Wild West TV series?
No, before that. Like, he was in the movie, but before that, they actually did a Wild Wild West TV series.
Yeah, well, I feel like during the 90s, they were making a lot of movies based off of old TV shows at that point. Yeah. They were going through like a phase of that. Like, I know The Fugitive was a TV show in the 60s. And then,
was it?
Yeah,
so I don't know
the movie that with Harrison Ford, that's based off the TV series.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I didn't know that, to be honest.
That was like the main example I can think of right now. The rest, I'm drawing a blank on the rest of them. But
okay.
Yeah, it was a 60s TV show on CBS.
Yeah. And it went on for 4 seasons. Yeah, it went on over 100 episodes.
It's described as James Bond on horseback.
Okay.
It's a Western spy and science
Wow.
fiction television series.
Okay.
James Bond on
like it.
horseback.
Yeah, I've never seen Cowboys versus Aliens or whatever, but I heard that was like it's a fun movie. I don't know if it's like actually like really good or anything, but it's a fun movie.
There's that one Bone Tomahawk. That's supposed to be like a gory horror. Well, like
Yeah, that's supposed to be like a
Western.
horror Western.
Yeah.
Because they're like cannibals or some shit like that.
Oh,
Like,
okay. The lesser known genre of horror Western.
That one seemed kind of cool.
Yeah, honestly,
give me
I
Red Dead Nightmare or whatever.
Yeah, because honestly, I had no interest in watching Bone Tomahawk until I found out that, because I thought it was just like another Western that came
Yeah.
out, but then I
Like
found
Tombstone.
out. Yeah, it was just like the blockbuster Western of the year. But then I found out it was like a Western horror. And I was like, okay, I'm
That's
intrigued
pretty
by
cool.
that now.
That's pretty cool, honestly, because like sci-fi, like Western has already been a thing for a while. So Western horror, that's a
Yeah,
relatively unknown genre.
In the Old West, a sheriff, his deputy, a gunslinger, and a cowboy embark on a mission to rescue 3 people from a savage group of cave dwellers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I think they're like, I think it's cannibals. Yeah.
Yeah. Magnificent Seven. Still got to watch Magnificent Seven too. Weirdly enough,
yeah.
I've only seen the remake and not the original. And I thought it was okay. Like, I don't know. I think I bought it one day because it was like $5 or something like that.
Oh, the Adam Sandler.
No, that's
That's
a ridiculous
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I know Chris Pratt's in the Magnificent Seven. That's like the only person I know.
Denzel is the main character.
Okay.
It's Denzel, him, Ethan Hawke, I want to say, is also in it. And then it's actually like relatively known people, except for the guy who plays like the native guy or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, what's that one with was it Johnny Depp where he was like the native guy, the Lone Ranger,
The Lone Ranger,
the
yeah.
Lone Ranger.
Oh,
yeah, that one.
Nobody saw.
That one's also
Bombed.
like based on, I think, TV series.
Yeah, that one is. Yeah. Where's a Gunsmoke series, bro? I'm pretty sure like they'll probably bring that up pretty soon for some
A
reason.
Gunsmoke movie.
Yeah. Deadwood? No,
Or what?
wait, Deadwood, right? Yeah, the HBO one.
Yeah, that was pretty recently.
I always heard that was pretty cool. The Deadwood series.
What's the other one?
Not a lot of Western series, I guess.
What's the
Like
old,
TV series
the
and
other
so
old like 50s, 60s?
Nowadays.
Bonanza.
Yeah, Bonanza. If it wasn't for freaking TV Land, I don't think I would know.
I was just thinking that my mom used to watch TV Land all the time, so
Yeah.
she used to always watch Bonanza.
What was I watching on TV Land? I Love Lucy, I guess. Before
MASH.
they started MASH, yeah. Before they started coming out with original content, that's kind of what I was watching on TV Land. Random episodes of the Andy Griffith Show, Little House on the Prairie,
Brady Bunch.
Brady.
I like the Brady Bunch, dude.
I gotta watch the
Something
movie.
about it.
I still gotta
Dude,
watch the
that movie is amazing.
Yeah, we'll do that for the podcast maybe sometime.
Yeah,
That'd be a good one.
we
Yeah,
would have
from
to.
what
That was
from what
great.
you guys made it sound like, it sounds like a good one.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, I was. It was one of the better movies I think that Bentley
Billy
showed
was
me.
brought up. Okay.
Also, another movie in the '90s that was based off of a television series from the
All
'60s or
right,
'70s.
yeah. Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, we got we went way off base of this fucking conversation. Man, okay, so there was one shot. I mean, there was some really cool shots in this movie, but there's like one that really stuck out to me that I think is just kind of my favorite. Maybe as I like think about it more, I'll change my mind. But right now, it's the end of the movie basically, where they finally get to the grave, to the cemetery.
I was just thinking that one.
Yeah, where Tuco's like running and it's just kind of like spinning with him, whatever. It's like
Right.
following him or whatever.
And
Bro, there was just something so satisfying about everything of that.
the music
Like,
at that point.
yeah, like the music and like the chaos and like you even though he's like running like and it's kind of hard to see like directly at his face, like you can still see like he has like the sense of almost like panic because he's there, he's at the finish line, but he still needs to find it in this like mass cemetery.
It
or
almost looks
whatever.
like hopeless because
Yeah.
it's like an endless like almost it looks like thousands of graves.
Yeah, I love that because I know you see the graves like because it's like you see like you're like overlooking at a hill and you just see like just hundreds, maybe like over 1,000, just like great like tombs and whatever.
All the little crosses.
Yeah, and I was thinking, like, bro, where do you even start? You know, like, where do you start looking for Arch Stanton or whatever? And then he immediately just starts, like, running through it, kind of looking. He gets to the middle, and then you just see him, like, running in a circle, just hoping to, I don't know, spot Arch Stanton or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, dude, the music and, like, the camera, like, trying to follow him. It's almost like the camera's, like, struggling to keep up with him. Like, that's how, like, fast he was going. And it was just so sick, dude. Like, I think that easily has to be my favorite scene from the movie. Like, it was just so satisfying.
Yeah, it's like the climax of the movie too. Like, yeah, it was a pretty nice climax.
Yeah, visually, like one of the better scenes I've ever seen.
Yeah,
that it was really cool when I saw that. I'm still trying to remember. There was a scene earlier on in the movie where I was like, oh, this is shot really cool and stuff, and I was thinking about like bringing it up at the during the podcast, but then as soon as I saw that scene when they get to the graveyard, I completely forgot. I forgot which one. I was like, it doesn't even compare to this one. Yeah. There's only one to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, I did love the. I mean, yeah, there's so many cool moments. Like, I love when they Blondie and Tuco like team up again to take on Angel Eyes and this posse or whatever. So they're just like walking in the middle of town, you know, and they're getting kind of ambushed, but they're like, you know, like. There's like guys on the roofs, and then you know they get the guys on the ground. But yeah, I thought that was really cool the way they were just popping up, and you know they were just like.
It's giving you exactly what you want from a Western. Exactly. Like if you're going to a Western movie,
I want people falling off the second floor.
Yeah, you get the classic fall, the shot and the fall backwards, and
before the Wilhelm scream, that's where they would have put it. You know that existed back then. Whatever.
And the way they shoot the gun, where they had like flick their hand. I don't know, like you know how they shoot the gun in the Westerns, the revolver. They like smack.
Are you talking about when they like pull it back, like with one hand, and then For you nerds who played Red Dead Redemption, it's when you go dead eye.
When you go quick fire.
Yeah,
exactly. When you go dead eye. They go dead eye a few times in this movie.
Dead ass redemption, dude.
I feel like this movie kind of copied a lot of Red Dead Redemption, to be honest. Like, it kind of ripped it off. Like some of the ideas were very original.
Bro, I feel like, I don't know why this just popped up in my head, but I feel like The Warriors could almost be like a Western movie, just like set in 1970s New York.
Like a dystopian, right?
They're the indigenous tribe, dude. Just getting, you know, they're just trying to get back home.
It is a very like dystopian like type of feeling to it,
bro. But that was literally just New York in the 70s. Like it was just like crime ridden, you know, like just gang. Well, I mean, there wasn't gangs like dudes on roller skates or whatever.
Yeah, but that's what it's very like cartoonish in the way that the gangs look and stuff, and you know.
Besides, like the actual like the gangs had like a theme, you know, like they were just like from this neighborhood.
Mines.
Yeah. Hey, Baseball Furies though.
Yeah,
bro, that's one of the coolest freaking fictional gangs of all time.
Sort of real Baseball Furies gang, inspired by it.
And they got murdered immediately because everyone has guns.
I feel like they should do something like that in like the UK.
With cricket bats. Unless you're the guy for 28 Days Later.
Cricket Furies who found or something, you know?
Yeah, the guy from 28 Days Later who found the only bat in,
the only baseball bat
in London.
So, Amelia, are there any soundtracks that you prefer to this movie? I know you just watched it, so it takes time to really appreciate like a good soundtrack sometimes. But
a soundtrack that I prefer over this one?
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, like so recently I thought about one of my favorite soundtracks just because, or it might be one of my new now favorite soundtracks. Is actually Sinners. The music was fucking just top notch, dude. I love the music from Sinners. Like not just like the actual scoring, but like the little like actual like
the blues,
folksy like hillbilly music that they were playing. Absolutely loved it,
like
man.
The Irish people.
Yeah. Like the actual first vampires or whatever, when they like show up and like, oh, we just want to play with some music with y'all, and then they start plucking the guitar, the banjo, or whatever.
Very folksy song.
Yeah, it's very folk. Yeah. But I like folk music, and I like the sound, so it just kind of hit on a whole like other level to me.
But yeah, we all saw Sinners actually.
We've all seen it. Yeah,
technically.
And the way that they use the music reminded me actually from Baby Driver, like just like how they actually like use like certain sounds, like if it's like a gun firing or the way they cock it back or like the slamming like car doors and stuff or like hitting like the gear shift and shit. Like the way they implement that with the music, like I felt like Sinners like basically did that too. Just obviously with different kinds of, or you know, more like folksy music. Like when they started like stomping the shit out of that dude who was like cheating at the dice game or whatever, and then that's when they started doing that like stomp dance or whatever, like stuff like that. There was like moments like that I was just capturing in my head. Baby Driver probably has one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard.
But that's not an original.
No, like it's all like music.
Right.
Yeah,
it's like a Tarantino style like music compilation.
Yeah,
song, which is cool and awesome.
Yeah.
So, a lot of times,
like if it's like
original,
actual like scoring, man, I'd have to like more think about it. I guess
your John Williams, you know, Star Wars.
Like it's like
Indiana
like
Jones.
Dark Knight had one of the coolest ones. I think.
I think that's Hans Zimmer, maybe, or.
I think it's Hans Zimmer. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you just said John Williams, and I started thinking about like the two most favorite. Bro, give me anything by like. Oh, you know what? Give me anything by like Danny Elfman, or give me anything by like Trent Reznor. You know, him working with like David Finch. Or
he's gonna do the fucking new Tron movie.
He is. Nine Inch Nails is doing the freaking original music for freaking Tron Ares. That shit does look wild though. I will give him that.
We'll see, dude. I like Nine Inch Nails, so
yeah, but I don't know. What about you guys? Have you guys thought about your favorite soundtrack, like scoring? I guess like specifically.
Yeah, see, that's what the difference is. It's like soundtracks. I could think of like a movie that has like songs I like more in it, like arranged in a certain way, cool, you know. But best like scoring or like original music for it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's a tough one.
The Forbidden Zone.
The Forbidden Zone,
bro. That
shit slaps, bro. You can't tell me otherwise. That shit slaps so hard, man.
Yeah. I mean, I really like the music in Inside Llewyn Davis a lot.
Oh, okay.
And I know there were a lot of like classic folk songs in there, but they were like but there were outer space.
Yeah.
But there were like they were re-recorded by like a lot of the people, because a lot of the people in the movie did their own music.
Yeah.
So
not it's not a movie, but my favorite like soundtrack or score. I mean, technically, it could be just a soundtrack. The Last of Us, Part 1 and 2, dude. The music for that is. I've actually listened to it just like while I was working.
You have it on vinyl, bro.
And I have both of them on vinyl now.
Yeah.
And it is like
I got you that for Christmas.
Yeah. And it's absolutely incredible, man. Because it's really just like it's his name is like Gus Santaroli, something like that.
Oh, that's the musician who does it.
Yeah. It's very much just that kind of like like folk mountain kind of music. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but yeah, I think it's probably my favorite scoring out of anything I've ever like watched or played. Yeah.
I say the good and the bad, the always best.
What'd you look up?
Let's say we were talking about Sinners, and after me and Bentley went and watched the movie the other day, we watched a video about it was the director, I think, and the composer, the guy that did all the music for it, talking about the music for the movie and stuff. And I remember his name was like Ludwig Göransson or something like that. It was something
like Norwegian looking.
Yeah, it was something very like recognizable. You know, like when you see it, it was like, okay, there's just not a lot of those names.
Yeah. Okay, for sure.
And then I was watching Community, and I noticed in the end credits it was the music by him.
Ludwig.
Really? Whatever, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He also did the music for Happy Endings and New Girl.
Wow.
I know you watch both those shows.
I love both of them. Andrew Tribeca.
Hell yeah.
The Mandalorian. That makes sense. Yeah.
And Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, that makes sense. Freaking Mandalorian is just space western.
And then he did music for Oppenheimer, and he's gonna do the Odyssey as well.
It seems like Wow. Okay.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, dude.
What's his name again?
Ludwig Göransson.
Yeah, I don't know. When it has the what is it umlaut or whatever? Yeah, I don't know
and
how you're
double
supposed to
S's and where the sons and
Ludwig.
Is he Swedish?
He is Swedish.
Because Swedish music production is just like, for some reason, all of like the best music producers in the world are Swedish.
What's the big one?
Max Martin.
Max Martin. He's Swedish, right?
Yeah, he like wrote and produced all the big like Britney Spears and Katy Perry and NSYNC and Backstreet Boys songs.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, no. This movie, The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, has the best soundtrack of all time. I feel like
one of the best like scoring I can think of.
It's done so well. It's like ingrained into the movies, the visuals of the movie so well. Like it doesn't like come across as like it actually fits what's happening with the movie. Like,
I gotcha. Yeah, like there is no better way. There is no better sound you could have made like during any part of this movie.
It's probably like perfect.
Yeah,
it's probably a perfect soundtrack, honestly.
I get as a kids today like to say they really cooked with this one, bro. Like
it's goated.
Like you could tell the guy like who hit that that whistle that
harmonica.
He was just like after that he's like. There's no beating that. Put that in the fucking movie already. There's no beating that. Yeah,
there's the part where they have like a whole like female choir kind of like singing too.
Yeah.
The music. It's not super loud, but
what even is that? Is this that?
I don't know. There's a harmonica that does some of the sounds. There's like I think a whistle.
Oh, bro,
some of the sounds are weird.
When all the captured Confederates were just like in their prison, just playing music, or whatever.
Oh, that was another good scene.
Yeah, I really, really like that scene. But it's so real too because I mean, back then we literally had some dude on a drum line, just like, like walking out into battle playing drums for whatever freaking reason.
Well, especially when Blondie was like standing outside the gate and he was like staring at the little hut that Tuco was in when he was getting his ass kicked by Angel Eyes.
Yeah.
And then the guy next to Blondie, like on the other side of the gate, he was like, "Yeah, they play for as long as the beating goes on for or whatever."
And I was like crazy, like, oh, that's like a thing.
That guy was like, oh my
god. Because at first I thought like, oh, we got all these talented musicians. Why not get some live music on? But like, no, that's just they're just scoring the ass whooping basically, which is a whole other level of like fucking insulting. Wait, but Billy, besides, before whatever, rewatching The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, what would come to mind when you think about the best scores in movies?
Dude, I fucking love the Indiana Jones soundtrack a lot. I think
oh man,
every note in that theme is so perfectly placed, like from beginning to end, like the main theme or whatever.
Yeah,
and a lot of the other songs in Indiana Jones, but yeah, John Williams is the man.
Yeah.
And then Fellini, his composer, I forget what his name is, but the guy who writes the music for his shit is really good.
That was good.
Yeah, Felonious.
I was trying to. I don't know why I was trying to avoid like just like the super obvious answers, but I mean, it's really hard to not say like Star Wars. Like,
yeah,
you know. Right. I also just watched Revenge of the Sith in theaters for the re-release, and damn, dude, it's just. Yeah. See, Billy already knew exactly what
I'm gonna say it right now. Overrated. Overrated. I'm gonna be the contrarian. Okay.
No, that soundtrack is pretty busting, bro.
Yeah, that's the one thing. I mean, dude, honestly, I don't even know any of the music from like the newest trilogy just because I hated it so much. I don't even know there was music in it. I know there was, but I can't. I literally, there was not one single iconic note in the new.
It just
trilogy.
sounded like AI copied, like remake Star Wars. What would be Star Wars music?
You feed it the first two trilogies and then be like, make me something.
That's what it sounds like.
Make me a new soundtrack.
My favorite movie score of all time: No Country for Old Men.
Isn't there like
if you know, you know.
There's no music.
right? There might be music on the radio or whatever in that one scene when they're in the convenience store with the old man.
Yeah, something like that, but that's it.
Nah, man, it's fucking A, dude.
No, this movie was great though. I'm happy I finally watched it again. Like
Same. All 3 hours of it.
All 3 hours of it, which didn't feel like 3 hours.
Yeah,
honestly.
again, dude, you make a 3-hour movie and you make it entertaining from beginning to end. Like, you know, I stand up and applaud you, good sir, because that is not easy to do. And Scorsese needs to let that go, bro. Like, he nailed it with Wolf of Wall Street, but The Irishman was way too fucking long, dude. I'm not getting over that.
I'm glad you guys watched this because you guys really hate long movies. I know.
We don't hate long movies. We hate long movies when it's boring. It's like too long, dude.
If the movie's good, man, give me more of it, honestly.
Exactly. Yeah.
If The Irishman was good, I would be for it.
I wouldn't be complaining about it. I wouldn't be like, oh, it's an awesome 4 hours, but I hated it because it was 4 hours. Like, that's not a thing. No, I love a long movie as long as it's fucking entertaining. I don't know why Bentley thinks that we hate long movies.
You guys,
because they suck.
Yeah, I'm a size queen with my movies.
Yeah.
So.
I hate
I like them long.
like just getting myself ready to watch a 3 hour movie. You know what I mean? Just because like I look at it, and I'm like, oh, 3 hours, man. I can watch 2 1.5 hour movies in that time.
Which in reality is only like comedies, basically.
Right, yeah.
Or half a season of a TV show.
Yeah. I know. It is crazy when you think about like, especially when it's like those classic like just 20-minute episodes TV series. Yeah, man, it's just one of those things where it's kind of crazy to think about. Like, you know, it was about to be 8 when we started this movie, and I'm like, all right, 3 hours, like that means it's gonna be basically 11 when we're done with this movie. Yeah. And then speaking of, we watched this on Prime Video, and we got one ad in the first like 45 minutes of the movie or whatever. It just really took me out that it was like a MetaQuest ad or whatever for Civilization.
Yeah, it goes from a Western movie in the 1960s that was based in the Civil War.
1860s or 1870s, whatever.
1860s. And then here we go. Yeah, we got Meta VR Oculus headset.
It's like how more like opposite could you get, you know?
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
So that was kind of funny. Just like the contrast of that.
Hey, next time we watch this movie together, we're going to be watching it on those Oculus. Like, probably. Those things are going to really take off. So you laugh now.
But nah, man, I love a long movie as long as you keep me interested. I'll keep watching the fucking movie, dude. Like, I don't give a shit. I remember I was thinking there was a movie I was thinking that where I heard some people say, oh. So The Batman, which is actually a pretty long movie. I think it's like 2.5 hours, maybe. I don't think it's 240, but it's pretty long.
I want to say it was closer to 240. Yeah. 256, man.
Oh, it is a long. It's almost 3 hours. It is a long boy. Yeah.
It's a long and.
I have a few people who just did not like that movie, which I just flat out disagree with. I mean, it's not that they don't like it; they actually said it sucked. But I'm like, okay, you're crazy. But I have heard some people say that they thought it was a little bit too long, like they could have cut some stuff.
I heard people shit on the third act, but like, I have to rewatch it.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't know, dude. I thoroughly enjoyed it from beginning to end. I remember thinking like there might have been a scene where like something in the scene went on a little too long, but I think overall, like I don't think there was a scene that was like unnecessary.
I didn't like
whatever.
the ending with the Joker. That much, like the Joker in the cell,
a little tease,
the little teaser or whatever with the Joker. I felt like that was a little like unnecessary, kind of like a little cheesy.
I think they always just have to, not always have to do something like that, but they want to, you know, well, especially with like Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy, like they hinted at the Joker at the end of Batman.
Right?
Begins,
Yeah,
you know?
That's true. That part's almost kind of funny now, to me at least. Like when I saw that in the movie, I was like, ha.
Right, yeah.
The Joker, just setting it up.
I remember something about Christopher Nolan saying that he wasn't sure if they were going to be able to make the Dark Knight, so he put that in there to,
okay,
like kind of like
I do feel like I heard that.
Yeah, like to like either like mess with people that like, oh, we don't even know if he's actually going to be in the next one because we don't know if there is the next one. Yeah, I don't know, but I loved basically everything about the Batman, and yeah, dude, I remember like leaving it thinking like, bro, there was no way that was almost 3 hours. Like that was easily just like 2 hours or something like that. And then when I was talking to someone, they're like, oh, I just thought it went on a little too long. I'm like, I don't think it was long enough, dude. I was like, I could have taken easily like another like 30 minutes of it if it obviously kept up with the pacing and blah blah blah. But I thought the Batman was one of the more like better like paced movies I've seen in a while. But that's just my 2 cents on it.
I liked it when I watched it. I'd have to rewatch it to.
The only people I know who don't like it are my brother and Ruben, and that's because they already went in with the idea that they were gonna hate it.
Yeah.
They already went in with that idea because they can't get over Robert Pattinson being in the Twilight series. They just refuse to like give him an actual try.
Yeah, see, I mean, maybe if I didn't watch the Lighthouse before watching the Batman, maybe I would have gone into that like with the same thinking.
Yeah,
but no, it was good.
Yeah.
He's my favorite Batman, honestly.
Oh wow, okay.
Like out of all the live action ones, he's
Not Ben Affleck, dude.
Batfleck.
I never watched those ones, honestly. I never watched those ones, but I liked them better than Christian Bale.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael Keaton.
Yeah, and I liked him better than Michael Keaton. I don't remember if I saw the Val Kilmer. I definitely didn't see George Clooney.
Okay. Yeah. Oh god, that one was hilarious. Yeah. That one's
Christian Bale's a pretty good Batman.
Yeah.
He was a great Batman. And I thought he was a great Bruce Wayne too. That's the thing.
Yeah. He was great, but I just thought I just liked the portrayal of like this emo fucking sad boy Robert Pattinson Batman. Like I like that one. Like so much more.
yeah. I also think the reason why like he just stands out more in general from the other Batman is because we've literally never seen this Batman portrayed. Like every single one that we just listed off before Robert Pattinson, it's always like billionaire playboy philanthropist, and that's always what he plays. Like every single iteration, it's some version of that. And then this one, we finally get like the shut-in Batman, who like he's never. There's like no paparazzi pictures of him because he's never out like partying, clubbing, like doing anything. So we just get the opposite of every Batman Bruce Wayne we've ever seen, and he just nailed it. Like it was a tall order for sure, but he absolutely nailed it. And I think that's why I do like his Batman portrayal so much.
Yeah.
Also,
the Riddler.
Sickest besides fucking the Riddler, dude. Paul Dano, dude. Holy shit.
Love Paul
Sickest
Dano.
Batmobile, bro. I fucking love because his Batmobile is almost actually believable because it's just a fucking like V8, V10 fucking, I don't know, supercharged, like heavy like thing. Yeah. No, that's the fucking Tumbler from the Dark Knight. Okay. That's like basically just a tank. Yeah.
Like a tank.
This one was like a fucking, it was like a Challenger or some shit. And it was just like.
Yeah, because like Chris Nolan always said that he wanted it, like his Batman is a grounded one. I honestly think that Matt Reeves' one is a way more grounded one.
I like the Tim Burton
It was a
Batmobile.
1970s Plymouth.
Oh, okay.
Plymouth, was Barracuda or something?
Barracuda.
The Tim Burton Batmobile is pretty classic.
Yeah,
it's not too much. It's like kind of exactly what you think of when you think of the Batmobile, at least for me. The Tim Burton one.
Yeah, I like them. Don't get me wrong. I just thought that his Batmobile is definitely my favorite Batmobile for sure.
Yeah, because it definitely just looks like a muscle car that was like modified to be a little Batman.
Yeah,
with like some like extra armor or something.
And when he turns it on, dude, bro, that sound it makes is
turns you on.
It does turn me on. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I still want to buy the Lego set, even though it's all just resales now. I still want to buy the Lego set of it. I should have bought it when it was actually fucking out and about. Yeah, the Lego Technique one.
Yeah.
I heard that the Batmobile lost a wheel and the Joker got away.
Classic.
I don't know too much about the making.
We can talk about every other movie except for the fucking The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. But yeah, spaghetti westerns. Like one of my favorite jokes from the roast, Comedy Central roast. Jonah Hill was offered to be in Quentin Tarantino's new movie, which is a spaghetti western, and Jonah responded with, "You had me at spaghetti."
Yeah, that was a good one. Was that Jeff Ross that said that?
Was Jeff Ross. Yeah. And that was when he was like, "You fat," or like in like one of his like between one of his like weight fluctuations. Fucking, I love that joke so much. It was definitely one of the best jokes from the roast.
Yeah, when I think spaghetti western, I think of Bob's Burgers, actually.
Yeah,
like
the banjo thing.
I just remember there's like a whole episode about, I think it was Gene and Bob.
Yeah,
like,
they started bonding over
spaghetti western. And I thought that was just a like a fake thing. Like, why, like, spaghetti westerns? What the fuck? Like, why
really?
And then I was like, oh,
it's a
'cause
random.
they're all fucking Italian.
Yeah.
Like, all these like western movies are all Italian. And then that's when I pieced it together. But I that was the first time I heard that term, was Bob's Burgers.
Okay, yeah. The character name in the series was like it was Banjo.
Okay, that makes sense.
And because his banjo shoots bullets, like his banjo was his gun, basically. Yeah, and then like the music to that was actually kind of cool too, because it actually sounded like westerny, and then like it was just like banjo, like it's just like it's just the way they say like Django.
Django.
Like, it's like banjo. Yeah,
That's funny.
Yeah, I love that episode too. I remember years ago I did look up. I was like, bro, what is the difference between a western and a spaghetti western? And it literally just says one was made by Italians.
That's it.
I was like, oh,
the difference.
I was like, okay.
I'm just gonna start referring to anything Italian as spaghetti, like the spaghetti sports cars.
Spaghetti sports car.
As soon as you said you're gonna refer to other things, I was like, oh yeah, spaghetti cars. Like that's all. Spaghetti shoes, spaghetti clothes.
A nice cold spaghetti soda.
Yeah. Oh my god. Can I get a spaghetti cream soda, please? Yeah, we should start doing that. Actually, spaghetti wine, please. What? I like spaghetti wine more than I like French wine, whatever. I don't know what we would call French stuff. Snail wine,
Spaghetti ice.
white flag wine. I'm just kidding. Yeah, man. I don't know. That's a good one though. I'm gonna start doing that. But yeah, man. I don't know. Do you guys have any final thoughts on this absolute masterpiece?
Yeah, this movie is fucking amazing. It's hard to kind of define. It's like has a lot of things going on with it. It's like a war movie at some point. It's like kind of like a hangout movie. It's an adventure movie.
Hangout movie.
Maybe not a hangout movie, but yeah, it's an adventure movie. It's like a western movie, and and it's done in a really cool, interesting way with like one of the best soundtracks of all time.
Best, iconic, yeah, absolutely, man. And then I really want to know more about like how Sergio, like how his obsession with westerns started, and then why he was like, Clint Eastwood is like my guy. Like he's gonna be the star of this, like franchise.
Why him?
Yeah, we're gonna revolutionize.
Bro.
We're gonna revolutionize Italian cinema with like American, like classic Americana. It's such a weird thing that's like what they really like latched onto at the time was westerns.
Yeah,
He honestly probably like watched some like John Wayne westerns and was like, "This is the shit, man. I gotta."
Yeah, because wait, you said what? This was 66, 67?
Yeah.
I definitely want to say I've heard him talk about Akira Kurosawa
Fistful of Dollars is I think.
Yojimbo.
Yojimbo,
Yeah. And then obviously Seven Samurai is Magnificent Seven.
Right.
Yeah.
So I know he's definitely like watched that. Which to me was even crazier back then, because imagine like you're an Italian and you're watching a Japanese movie and then you decide to make an American movie out of that.
Yeah.
It is the soup, not the melting pot. It is like the soup of fucking movies, films.
Okay, so I guess Once Upon a Time in the West maybe isn't a spaghetti western because it's technically an American film.
Oh, it's actually like an American cast and everything.
Yeah,
it's just Sergio
Leone. It was shot in America, but it was
Oh.
Sergio Leone.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Obviously, this is a film that's like not really up for debate.
Film.
Yeah.
What would I don't know.
Absolute cinema.
Does this make you guys want to watch more westerns or at least more Sergio Leone movies?
It does, but it also makes me think that this could be the best one, and there's just no other.
It's a too high of a bar, kind of.
Yeah, I don't know though. Like I had to watch Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, I guess, to really see another great one.
I really want to watch
Yeah,
Tombstone.
it makes me want to rewatch Butch Cassidy.
Okay.
Every time I watch it, because after I watched that movie, I immediately said it was like my favorite western at that point.
Okay.
So every time I watch another Western now, I'm like, I want to go back and rewatch it, just like compare it.
Yeah. To me, I mean, my favorite Western before this, and if we talk about neo-Westerns, that's a whole other conversation technically, but my favorite Western was Django before this.
Okay.
But I really want to watch The Assassination of Jesse James, Tombstone, Butch Cassidy. Those are probably my top 3. But I would want to watch like the original Magnificent Seven and like the Searchers and stuff like that.
The Wild Bunch is one.
The Wild Bunch, yeah,
that's the one I want to watch next. Honestly, yeah. Sam Peckinpah, who did
that name sounds familiar.
He did Straw Dogs, which is supposed to be considered like a neo-Western. It's a very Western motifs, but it's modern setting.
Yeah, for sure. I still really want to watch that movie too. By the way,
right? Yeah,
Straw Dogs.
That's it was gonna be one of my picks one of these past weeks, but then I just past picks, but I think I just changed my mind at the last second and I haven't gone back to it.
Yeah, man. It's just I love what Western has just done for media in general too, because I mean now like sci-fi Western is a very much like well-known like genre at this point. Like it's still a subgenre, but
sci-fi Western.
Yeah, like I mean we have the Wild Wild West, we have Firefly, a lot of like Star Wars is basically just space westerns. Their
space
series,
opera.
The original movies are space operas. Some of their series are definitely like space westerns.
You get on Tatooine, you're in the Western territory because of all the sand.
Yeah, it's just sand. I love this, bro. Freaking when they keep referring to the Tuscan Raiders, they keep referring them to sand people, and it just sounds like a slur. Like those dirty sand people. Yeah, I mean, Cowboys and Aliens haven't seen that, but Fallout, dude, like the Fallout series.
That's very Western,
bro.
like,
It's a space Western, it's a sci-fi Western.
It's a post-apocalyptic Western.
Yeah.
Especially New Vegas. I mean, that one's very... that's a desert.
It's legit a fucking sci-fi Western or whatever post-apocalypse Western. Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, so play Red Dead Redemption 2 also.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably one of the best Westerns out there, too.
Yeah, I'm about to go pick that up again, honestly.
That's also a top Western. I'd say, you know what? The Good, the Bad, the Ugly might be a little bit better than Red Dead Redemption 2, but still... It's actually pretty close, I would say.
It's as close as it can possibly get.
Exactly.
Yeah, this actually makes me want to pick up Red Dead Redemption 2 because I saw my save file. So it's just the last time I tried to play it, I forgot how to play the game, and I was just getting like murdered left and right because I forgot everything about the game. But I do want to play it. I've always wanted to finish it.
I have to say, like, watching this, there's a lot of horses that fall over, and I have to wonder if any of them, like, got fucked up. Like,
oh, dude, I always wondered that when I found out that, like, there's stunt horses, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, what? Like, how did you train a horse to, like,
just
fall over,
down.
like, fall, and at a speed, too? Not just, like, they were just standing and then they just drop over. Like, they were, like, running and...
But it's always, like, an old movie, right?
Even some of the newer ones too. Yeah.
Horses fall over.
Like War Horse or whatever. But yeah. No, I've always wondered that.
There's a lot of that in this movie.
And back then, there was no such thing as fucking animal rights, dude. Like they just like legit killed an animal they fucking needed to.
Yeah,
Old Yeller,
camera.
bro. They went through like 3 Old Yeller. I was scared.
The Nosferatu that what's his name did, who did like Grizzly Man, Werner Herzog, I think.
Oh, Werner Herzog,
Yeah, he did Nosferatu in the 70s, and there's like a scene where there's just a ton of rats everywhere, and he just had like hundreds of rats and just unleashed them and like on the set to like record this thing, and like a ton of them died and like got fucked up and like
yeah.
It was all in the sake of the scene.
Yeah.
You were telling me about some like weird animal that they for the longest time there was like this it was supposed to be known as a fact that they like jumped off cliffs or something. But it was
lemmings?
Lemmings, but it was really just because like there's this documentary that came out at the time
Disney
made that
it.
They were just tossing lemmings off a cliff.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Saying like, oh yeah, these things jump off cliffs for some reason.
Yeah. So they on camera they would just throw them over cliffs.
An entire species go extinct or on the fucking endangered list.
So that's when people say like following lemmings or like you're a lemming, like following.
A long-standing myth holds that they exhibit herd mentality and jump off of cliffs, committing mass suicide.
I remember in Ice Age they talk about like dodo birds, like that they were so stupid, like that's why they went extinct.
Yeah.
And, and I think in the first movie, I think it was like you literally just see like one fall off a cliff, and then the rest are like, and then just follow it and just like also throw themselves off the cliff.
Didn't we kill them or something because they were so delicious? They look pretty delicious to me.
Dodo
They're like
birds?
nice and plump, bro. Like good to cook up.
I mean, yeah, man has actually driven a few different species into extinction. But
The dodo.
I don't know which one's which. Yeah, I remember there's a story. I don't remember what movie it was, but it was definitely like obviously like the earlier decades of cinema, where there was like a scene with like a flood or something, and like all
it's
these,
Noah's Ark. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Noah's Ark movie from like the 30s or
Well,
like.
I remember they were like I think like some people died, but like most people got like PTSD after that because they thought they were actually gonna die.
They
yeah, I
flooded
heard
the
about
set
that.
with water. Yeah,
Yeah, but there was like this thing where like I don't know if it was Noah's Ark. I want to say it was like something else because it was like a movie about like dogs or whatever. Like a bunch of dogs just died because
There's
they did
Milo
this, like,
and
flood scene. Milo noticed.
Yeah,
That's what I
apparently.
want to say.
Maybe
They
it
also
was
did
that.
that.
Yeah. And actually, I was like, okay, no wonder there's all these fucking animal rights activists now,
Right.
especially like in Hollywood, where at the end of the credits you always see thank you to like the Australian Humane Society or whatever for making sure we're just not murdering animals.
Yeah, so that Lemmings myth we were talking about, it came from a Disney documentary called White Wilderness from 1958, and it won an Academy Award for documentary feature that year.
There was no internet to call that shit out, bro. back then. So they could just say shit like that, and like who's a lemming expert who's gonna be like, oh bullshit, like no.
I would more just think like there's like some people did catch wind of it, and so at a press conference they're like we heard you murdered a bunch of lemmings for a shot or whatever, and they're just like, oh yeah, prove it. And they're like, well, we can't, but we heard you did it. Like that's like the end of the story,
It's on camera though.
But you don't see them just like
Recorded it.
pushing like that.
Yeah, see a hand,
You just see a guy just like, come on.
throw it like a fucking slider.
Just get into the edge and just like bang like a loud pot or something to scare them, and they're like, ah. Classic. But all right, guys. Final thoughts. Animal rights. Thank you for not murdering animals just to get a cool shot. Yeah, but those horses definitely got hurt during like these freaking movies. Though,
Yeah,
for sure.
I want to say like I think a horse died or something. Like
Probably a
once
couple,
watching
honestly,
this,
yeah.
how much they're falling over on their fucking sides.
But we've learned, we've gotten better. But yeah, movie masterpiece, soundtrack masterpiece.
I might actually be listening to the soundtrack in the near, like just
Tuco's
like
one of my favorite.
my cycle, my spin cycle.
Man. Tuco's one of my favorite like movie characters now. Like I'm gonna think a lot about him as just a character in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that I know that he's an American actor, I'm kind of interested about some of the stuff he's done in American films and stuff.
I did want to say, so for the people who haven't seen this movie, everyone's voice is dubbed except for Clint Eastwood. And even then, some of it's dubbed, but it's just his own voice.
It's like an ADR.
redoing it. Yeah, some ADR. I loved freaking Tuco's like dub sometimes because it just sounded like Cheech Marin. I remember at one point I was thinking like, dude, this sounds like when Cheech is like really hitting like the Mexican accent heavy. And I just thought it was so funny. And now that I know that this dude was also in the Magnificent Seven, and he was actually in that Baby Doll movie.
Oh yeah,
Which
I mentioned that.
That's such
wild.
a wild movie, dude. Like holy
It's an
shit.
obscure one, really.
Yeah, especially for 1956. Like that movie is fucked up. But I thought it was so good. And I couldn't even recognize that was him in it. So, way to go, dude. He really like full chameleon this role.
No, honestly, I totally would have believed he was a Mexican person if like I didn't already know the previous like Italian.
I'm telling you, dude.
thing.
Like all the other people except for our main three people, because they're like the only Americans in the movie. They just got like Sicilians to be like the ethnic people for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably a lot of brown face in this
True
movie.
Romance, you definitely know the story about Sicilians.
So if you don't like brown face, if you're like triggered by like not Latino people playing Latinos.
If you're already getting triggered by the term spaghetti western,
watch the Care Bears movie instead. Maybe
don't watch this movie, this film. Sorry, guys. But yeah, love this movie. Recommend it to anyone who likes a good western. I'm not gonna recommend it to just anyone because no one has the attention span, unfortunately, anymore for 3-hour movies, especially ones with like kind of like a. I don't want to call it a slow burn. I'll call it a well-paced burn, but you know what I mean. Just these damn kids and their TikToks and shit. Like, no way I can get Xavier to watch this, bro. Like, fall asleep like almost immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Masterpiece.
RJ, final thoughts?
No, it was good. I liked it. Yeah.
It's definitely like 9 territory for me.
9 territory. Yeah. I feel 8, like 9 probably for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say like a 7.5 or 8 or something like that.
The soundtrack really boosted up,
Yeah.
in my opinion. That really helps. And,
All right. Sorry. All right, guys. This has been another 3 Hacks in a Movie. I've been Emilio.
I'm Bentley.
And I'm RJ.
All right. Have a good night, y'all.
Whoop.